Hello everyone.
Hello.
Uh, Thank you for coming on time. And this meeting, we're gonna talk about different things which can improve our performance as our department, and it will really generally influence and develop the productivity of the company. So to start, let me also welcome again Jean Damour from Communication Department. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Welcome also Amy from Customer Service, and also welcome Siridio from Marketing Department. So I'm happy to see you in this meeting. So I also ask Amy to take a note for this meeting so that we have to track the point we are going to mainly focus on. So to start, we've been together, working together as an employee, and we collaborated together, we communicate together, and we encourage it for everyone not to accomplish our tasks. And as you know, without collaboration, without working together, the company cannot achieve our goal. So I really appreciate that, and as you heard, I was promoted, and now I'm your manager. I'm a new manager, but it doesn't stop that I have to collaborate with you. I have to work with you. I have to receive your ideas and also to emphasize on them in order to improve our organization. So we all together work to achieve the company goal of publishing the monthly magazine. So let's work together and put our hands together in order to improve our productivity in every task we'll be working on. So I want to reflect on what happened in the past days, where the company seems not producing well. We experienced the problem of having the productivity which was not good, and there was different problems, lateness, where some of the employees were not coming on job, and I really want to know the root cause of that. Sidio, what do you think?
So, concerning the issue of lateness, I think this tends to happen on Monday at the very beginning of the week, and this is because in weekends, some of us tend to rest too much. They might spend many hours in different activities like sport. Then when it comes on Monday, they are very tired, like they wake up too late. I think that's why you experience some latenesses at the very beginning of the week.
Yeah. True, I agree with your point that sometimes someone is still maybe enjoying the weekend, and also he finds his or herself being late at job, especially on Monday. But as we are all working together, if there is someone who is missing, there is some part of the final project of the company which is missing, and without that part, we can't achieve our goal. So I really want also to focus on this, and also emphasizing on coming on time, accomplishing what you're supposed to accomplish on time, and also collaborating together so as to improve. So the move. Why do you think that you were not performing well based on the performance of the recent manager? What's the relationship between us? Was it because of the managing side of the manager, or the performance of the recent manager?
Thank you so much. As you know, I work in the Department of Communication, and you know that when communication is not going well in the company, just you can't reach your goals. So for me, what I see that caused the gaps in our company, I don't have some communication tools that can help us to communicate one another. Like, that we don't have the company telephone where we can track our customers where we can call anyone who is missing easily. So in case there is an emergency, just it takes me to use my airtime, which sometimes finds me not having airtime in my phone. That's why in that case, in case I don't have airtime, that means that I not be able to call that person so as to cover the gap which is missing. Another problem is that also in recently in our company, the workers are not collaborating in effectively way. And you know that when there is no collaboration, just you can't reach the goals that you have.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Thank you for your point again. I really like the point you raised about the communication. So without the communication, everything cannot be achieved. So you remind me that we have also to finish this meeting after deciding on the communication tools we have to use as a team in order to smoothly increasing our collaboration and as well as the communication. So as your communication manager, I also want to hear from you your idea. What communication channel do you think we can use in order to communicate in different departments, also as well as in the department between employees and the manager? So what do you think?
Thank you so much. One of the best ways that can help us in our company is setting up the free hotline among the workers that can help us communicate one another without needing the airtime. You know that some companies use that, where the workers have the free call lines where they communicate each other without spending their airtime. That one can work. Another one also, let's say, using emails regularly, because sometimes you know that in your company, everyone here will have the means of accessing having an internet, which I think can help us. So encouraging the workers to use the emails, and also even the staff members also to use emails in case they are communicating. It will help us, I think.
Yeah, thank you. Amy, what do you think?
Yeah, regarding to the other things, I first of all I would say suggestion, because like if we set like a free Quran for all employees to make easy the making calls between ourselves, because it is hard like to I mean it is possible that I can have an airtime right now, but the airtime does not exist for a long time. So if we have that free Qurans to help us to be easily communicated among ourselves, and also a suggestion of the emails, it is really crucial, because like if we are here at the workplace, I think everyone has his email open. So I think also if everyone can get a notification of email easily, and also encourage the employees to respond to the emails quickly, because there's some people who fail to respond to the email quickly, and that is somewhat delay the communication between the employees. So I think I do agree with his suggestion to work to improve our communication.
Yeah, that's the great idea, and I think we should not only use the phone call, but also use the email. You know, the communication depends on how you can get person quickly and how you can transfer the message from one person to another in right time. So it's better to use the way of communication you think is going to work directly. For instance, if you propose the two ways of channels you can use, including the emails also and phone call. I think if there is no internet in our company, you should think of the way of using phone call. And if you see that a lot of people are online, it's better to use email as a channel of transferring the message. So I think those two channels can help us to transmit and to transfer the messages from different departments to different people, so as to increase the collaboration and the productivity of the company. So I really appreciate your idea. So I also want us to discuss about the project we are really working on, and I really want also to give you some of the additional tasks, as to fill the gaps which was in previous month because of our low productivity. So that's why I want you to think of the way maybe you think will work for us to fill that gap? CDO, is there any way you think we can sacrifice ourselves so that maybe we can increase or fill the gap of low productivity we experienced last month?
I think we are the resources of the company.
Yeah.
What we are required is commitment and hard work.
Yeah.
And if possible, we sacrifice other additional time for the betterment of the company. Maybe let's say if we have many tasks to work on, and if I'm supposed to leave the company at 5 p.m., maybe we might talk and have an agreement that I can leave at 6 p.m., but that can be fair, just for the betterment of the company. We need to have a commitment, hard work, and even sometimes sacrifice.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate your idea, and I think it can really work. But specifically, I want to add, delegate you some of the responsibilities. I really have one responsibility to Emmy, where I need you to know the customer behaviors and preferences, so that we can publish the magazine depending on their preferences. So I want you to help me to make a follow-up and make an investigation of that issue. So about the communication, as we all decided on the way of creating a channel, I want you to make a hangout group, so that we can all share the ideas together and also get a quick update. So in the communication department, that's what I really want from you, so that you can even have that small communication. So those tasks will not only help us to fill the gap, but also will sustainably increase our productivity, and as well as the profit of the company. So from what I was saying about the new task I'm delegating to you, what do you think? Are you able to do them?
Starting for me, first of all, let me thank you for thinking about that. I know that development of our company, it's a development, because when we are getting more profit, means that also as workers also we get profit from that. So the new task that you created to us, like me in the communications department, creating a hangout, just to help us to keep in touch, sharing ideas on how we can keep improving our company. I think for me, I agree, and I promise you that I will do it very well.
Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate the initiative and the way you are flexible for working hard in order to fill that gap. And the last thing I want to discuss is about the other way of coaching, training, which are available for for us as the employees. And I want you to be aware of that, so that in case you are not maybe familiar with one of the skills needed here, you can get it. You have the training about the communications, training about being aware of the materials or machines you are using here. So even in the last month, I have noticed that CDO is not aware of using one of the advanced machines we're using to publish. So I will also suggest that we have a coaching time, which is not 1 or 2 hours a week, which is not like a long time. So that's like the way we working together and even collaborating together to learn new things. So I really want us to perform at high and also aim at improving the company. So before closing, I also want to remind you that there is this conflict which may arise among the employees, and I really want you to suggest one way which can help us to avoid the conflict which might occur in our company. You know, when people are collaborative, when people are working together, sometimes they experience the conflict. Then, Sidio, what do you think can be the way of avoiding the conflict among us?
So my point is actually conflicts are good things in one way.
Yeah.
Any conflicts are well resolved, we get to learn from that conflict.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say let's immediately stop conflicts because where there is interaction, you can actually miss conflicts. But what I would suggest is that in case we realize a conflict among us, you have to immediately address it before reaching at guys level. You understand?
Yes, what I wanted to say is that if there is a conflict between you and your employee, you can handle that. But also, if you need a third party, I can jump in to help you to be to work peacefully and collaborate with one another. So thank you very much. I really appreciate your collaboration, and I'm looking forward to seeing the improvement of our performance. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.